Hello, and welcome back to another Vibe High Fridays with Irina, where we are learning about manifestation in these mini trainings where I share the tools, where I share the wisdom and pouring my love and my heart to all of you who are watching these episodes, who want more out of life, who want to understand that there is more to life besides something that you can currently see. And if this is the first time you are tuning into these episodes, hello and welcome. My name is Irina Portnova, and I call myself Manifestation Star because I've manifested consciously a lot of great things in my life. And I'm here to teach you to do the same with joy and grace, with effortless, right? With effortless and fun experience. And before we dive into the topic for today, I would like to invite each one of you for this beautiful manifestation vortex experience. I created that experience and it's very much connected to the topic that we are going to dive in, where we talk about vision on fire, lifting your higher. I actually wanted to help more people. And for the first time, I'm opening the curtain and start teaching you something that I'm teaching my private clients, where you actually tap into what exactly is something that you do not want to experience anymore and what is something you would love to connect. Because again, we do not we do not have to settle in our life. Once you realize that we have the power to co-create with the universe, whatever you call it, God, creator, life force, because there is a force that is bigger than all of us, that is breathing the life in us. And once we connect with that force, we can change anything what we desire, and we can co-create with the universe. And that's a beautiful experience, because not only you are going to hear the answers for what you are seeking, but you're also going to be connected with that high vibe community of people, of like-minded people, people who are on the same path. And we know what happens in that collective space. Once we are staying with the people who are also seeking something better, something greater in life, that's where the magic happens. That's when our power to manifest increases and accelerates, and we start creating beautiful experiences for ourselves. And what makes that experience even more unique is I'm not just going to teach you how to write your vision, I'm also going to teach you how do we work with that on a daily basis. Because again, it's not the vision board. It's not something that you created and just put aside. It's something that you are revisiting on a daily basis. You are basically training your brain muscle the same way as you would train your body. And the more you repeat, remember, repetition makes it better. The more you're going to connect with your vision. That's exactly how you are going to see the opportunities. It's almost like everybody knows the saying that to be in the right place in the right time. That's exactly the energy you're going to be connected. That's exactly what you're going to experience. People are going to show up out of the blue, and it's going to blow your mind. And I can guarantee you, because I've experienced that. My clients experienced that. And that's why I'm talking about it. And on top of it, you are also going to have one-on-one 45 minutes with me, where we look at your vision statement. I'll help you to recalibrate it for higher frequency words, because everything is matter. Remember, our words are frequency, our thoughts are frequency, our actions are frequency. So we supercharge your experience to really have something powerful that you can work with, and you can create the real results in your life. And I also have some giveaways. There are giveaways of $50 Amazon card. You're going to be entered in the drawing to win 1 month of manifestation membership with me, or to claim any of my prior summits with amazing speakers with their gifts and tools that you can constantly come back to again and again and again. Because remember, just watching something once is not going to make it happen for you. The more you're going to learn, There is always another level of awareness, and that's exactly what I want you to experience. All right, so if you feel called, if you just had something in you, just there is like a little nudge of saying, okay, let me just go and explore, because you do not have to be experienced. All you have to do is just be open to have that experience in your life. And that's exactly how you open up different pathways, and that's how you create a different life for yourself. But let's just talk a little bit about vision on fire, lifting you higher. Why is vision so important? Again, vision is not something that you are doing with your vision boards. It's not your to-do list. It's not your goal. It's something that pulls you in. It's something that might wake you up at night and saying, you know what? This is something I would love to experience. This is something I would love to explore in my life. Because I had something inside of me for the longest time. As I was working in the corporate, I always had that desire to have my own business. But again, like many of you, if you do not know what to do, we just shove it down. We just kind of put it aside and say, you know what, this is not for me, because I do not even know where to start. And that's what happened was happening for me, because at that moment I was not aware that there are coaches, that there is a help, right? And just the thought, because a lot of times when we want something, we always look at our circumstances, at our conditions, at our education, at our bank account, at our age, and we allow everything outside of us to dictate, and we make our decision based on all of these things before we say yes to something. But I have the secret for you, and the secret is, you do not have to wait until everything is changing, because your circumstances are always going to be there. Whether you're waiting for your kids to go to college, then you have more free time. Whether you're waiting to make more money, then you are going to hire the professional. Whatever it is, your circumstances are always going to be present. But what is important? Step into your power and start believing in yourself, because a lot of people do not do anything about their life because they do not believe in themselves. That's why you have somebody by your side who is going to say, I believe in you, because I've experienced it. I know it, because just hang on and believe in my belief, because I know things are going to shift. I know you're going to experience the magic. And that's exactly what happens for people who make the decision. So the most important thing is to make a decision. Okay, I want to try something different. I want to open myself up and keep the corner of my mind open for the possibility. That's exactly what vision is, right? Something that pulls you. And for me, when I was having this inside nudge all the time, and it was coming from time to time, I was looking, okay, I have my accounting background, and all I can do is to open the accounting firm. And that was not something that was inspiring for me. That was just, like draining my energy. And that's why I was just putting it aside, because I did not know any other path. But I can guarantee you, if you come for this experience with me, for this manifestation vortex experience, you are going to tap to that side, and you are going to have crystal clear vision where exactly you are heading. And I'll give you some tools for that. And again, so if I was not experiencing what I experienced, where the events were leading me from one way to another, so this is something to ponder upon. Because if we want to connect to something, whether this is, like having your own business, whether this is living in another country, whether this is owning your beautiful home where you have the friends, whether this is creating your own community, whatever it is, because we are all unique as our thumbprints. Each one of us is super unique, and whatever is making your heart sing, I would help you to connect to that part. because now you're discovering you are going to live with purpose, because there are a lot of people who are very happy but they are not fulfilled, and fulfillment is another level of aliveness, and that's exactly what I'm helping to tap into, right? So once you have that vision, once you have something, you know, this is something I want to do. And again, do not worry if at this moment you're watching and you're saying, I do not really know what I want. This does not determine that this is not for you. What's important is to stay curious, to have the corner of your mind open for the possibilities, and you see how these possibilities are going to come to a lot, to really experience in your physical reality. Again, I'm talking from the experience, because once you have one miracle happening in your life, then you are going to witness more and more and more. It's just like that magic overflow of different things that start showing up in your life. And vision is something that you want to have, and you know this is something you want to go, right? It can't be something lukewarm, because this is something that's going to kind of push you all the time, something that reminds you again and again and again, you meant to do this. This is something for you. This is something that you have the calling inside of you, that gift that you want to show to the world, whatever it is. I definitely help you to connect with that side. And vision is something that is more clear for you, because when you have the vision, the path is going to appear. Otherwise, we are just sitting in the weeds. We want something, but everything is foggy, and we are thinking to ourselves, you know what? I do not even know where to start, so I'm just not going to even ponder upon it. And the thing is that if we have the answer, the question, there is always the answer. But it's up to us to stay curious and continue exploring, continue sitting with that question, because the more you're asking this question, the more you're going to start receiving the answers. And again, it's becoming more aware, because the answers are always there. The universe speaks to us through the signs, but it's up to us to learn how do we interpret these signs, right? These signs could be either the synchronicities. The signs could be as repetitive numbers. The signs could be as you might just passing by something and you saw the billboard, and the words on that billboard would be the answer for you. Again, this is just growing your awareness, because the universe is abundant. There is no lack in the universe. It's only lack in our mindset. So once we shift our mindset and start searching for the evidence of that's working for me, that's what we are going to find. Because if we are sitting with the excuses saying, you know what, this is all just crap, it doesn't work, this is all just la la land, I can guarantee you that that's what you're going to discover, because you receive what you believe in. But the more you're going to connect with that, the more you're going to tune in, that's exactly where you want to experience it. And I just wanted to leave you with this tool for today. If you really do not know what your vision is, but there is something inside of you calling for more freedom, for more love, for more to maybe travel, to explore, to experience, just sit down and ask that question on a paper. Write down that question on a paper saying, what is something I would love to experience? And if this is very difficult for you, then start with the question, what is something I'm tired to experience? Right? Because there is always two sides to the story, because we are living in the world of duality. If there is a day, there is a night. If there is something bad, there is something good, right? So if one spectrum is, I would love to connect to X, Y, and Z, but if you do not know what is something that is inspiring you, what is something that is exciting you, your best bet start from something that you are tired to experience over and over again. What is it? What is painful? What is the painful experience that you cannot stand to have anymore? And that is a good start. And if you want to dive deeper, again, join this beautiful event. You have the link, and I'll see you on that beautiful event. I wish you great weekend and continue exploring, continue discovering about yourself, because the more you know about yourself, the better it is and easier for you to navigate the life. Sending you lots of love and light, and see you at the workshop. Bye.